needs a shoulder to cry on. Everyone needs a helping hand. Everyone needs someone to rely on. Yes, everyone needs a friend.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another daily vlog. I'm looking a hot mess. It's morning, and let's see, it's about 10:30 here. I'm going to carry you guys around with us today. Day in the life of a mama, very tired mama. Here comes Layla at the door. I've tried to shoot this opening clip, no lie, like 5 times, and it's just, Mark is really loud and the dog's barking and things are happening, but real life, we're just gonna roll with it. I'm so glad you guys are here today. So got the kids to school, David's at work. I've been trying to get my housework and my YouTube work done as quickly as possible just so I can be done with like the stuff I have to do. So I've been doing that. I did not wake up with a migraine today, which I'm very thankful for. I'm gonna just keep pushing through here. But I am still struggling with like sinus pain and pressure, like all in my head, all in my sinuses. We moved here, it's been 5 months, like exactly almost 5 months. And this has been the hardest climate to adjust to that we've ever moved to. I don't know if it's just that I'm getting older or what, but it has been rough. I mean, not only have we had horrible mosquitoes and flies and mice, that's been awful, but the allergies have been awful, and they burn rice fields here. It's like a whole thing, and we have a lot of rice paddies, and they burn them after the season, and the smoke and all that is in the air, I feel awful. It's like yesterday I told David, I feel terrible, like what's going on? And he said, me too. And then he was driving home from Lucy's piano and he's like, oh, they're burning a field right by us. That's probably why we feel so awful. I know we'll adjust. It's just been a very long adjustment period. And I look like this because I just don't even care. I just don't even care to make myself look better because I feel so crappy. So I've been taking Zyrtec every day, and I'm going to try to remember to do that. And I think it's just your body has to get used to it. So, I'm on my like second cup of coffee. I just feel very like run down is how I feel. Not sick, just run down. So anyway, I'm going to try to get all my stuff done because I started reading this book last night. Don't Forget the Girl. And it's been pretty good. It really has been a very quick read. I read that much in just a couple hours last night, and I really have been enjoying it. So I want to spend some time reading today, and so I'm trying to get all my stuff done so I can just relax and chill. Mark's playing with a puzzle right now, so he's actually taking the puzzle pieces and rolling them down his car track. So creative. Boys play so funny. Like Lucy never played like that. My boys always played really rough. She was always like so dainty and played with everything so like sweetly. And the boys are, especially Mark is just rough. Like he'll take it was so funny because there was this picture I have of him. Like he would play with dolls with Lucy or Barbies, but he would always like shove them in the back of a truck and like roll them down a table, like it never was like sweetly like she would play with them. But anyway, I know that there's a lot of background noise, but like I said, we're pushing through this clip. I've got to get this first clip recorded. Hopefully I could get myself looking a little more put together, but who wants to have like it's so funny. This probably is going to sound offensive. It's meant to be, and I'm not downing myself. But some of my friends and church family back in the day, we would always agree to go ugly. Like if we had to be at something really early, there's nothing worse than having to be at like a church service at like 6 in the morning or some special thing or whatever, or like a walk or whatever, and you show up like this because it's 6 in the morning, and then your best friend shows up like all done up. So we would always promise to go ugly. And I feel like that's what I'm doing today. Like we're going ugly on this vlog. Not putting a lot into what I look like. I'm just trying to let my allergies heal, just feel better. I don't want to go even outside because yesterday, I walked outside. I think it was just to get Nate off the bus. I could not stop sneezing. It was horrible. So I also think we need to change our air filter. It's been a few months at least, or I know we've changed it at least once since we moved, but it's probably time. That will help too. But anyway, we're just laying low, doing some puzzles, doing some reading, and doing some laundry this morning. Fun times. But y'all come hang out with me today. We'll spend this day together. All right, you guys, it's like 3:30. Lucy's almost home, but I just felt like I needed a coffee. So I made a latte with my espresso machine, added like a couple drops of this maple extract, and like 1 squirt of vanilla skinny syrup. So it's going to be very not super sweet. Oh, here's the bus right now. I'm just dragging. So hopefully this gives me a little pick-me-up. You guys, I still look rough. Going ugly today, I told y'all. It's almost 5 o'clock. Kids are home, and what was I about to say? Kids are home. Little ones are playing outside. I call my little ones. My Marky and Lucy are playing outside. It's nice that we have a fence. They don't last very long out there. Honestly, they've come in like 100 times as they went out there, but they're swinging and playing. And I'm going to clean up their lunch stuff, clean up the kitchen a little bit so we can make dinner. I have one more HelloFresh recipe, so I think I'm going to make it. It's burgers. And then I thought about making Nate a burger too, but I also have some leftover taco meat, so I thought about also maybe doing a quesadilla for him. So I'll see which one he wants. But anyway, we did a different lunch for Lucy. I didn't mention it earlier, but I tried to show you guys a clip. She wanted waffles, and they have a microwave at their school that they can use. So I gave her a little paper plate with some waffles that she warmed them up, and then I gave her some powdered sugar to top it with and some yogurt and fruit. She really liked that meal, so we are going to have to do that again. I feel like I can barely breathe. I'm struggling so hard, but we're powering through. So I'm going to wash up the lunch boxes. Nate ate all of his too. I gave him, so his little bento box has these two, like this divider comes out, but when I make him two different, whoa, okay, I can't do this with one hand, but basically I put French toast in one of the sections and waffles in one section, and then I gave him strawberries and like some Cheez-Its, and he really likes having French toast with waffles. I don't know what it is, but my kids are into the waffles. Like, they are waffle obsessed right now. So okay, whatever. But Lucy really liked having that, and it's hard to come up with like meals for her at school because she's not a big sandwich person. You know, there's certain things she just doesn't like in a lunchbox. So we're kind of getting in a rut, but that little breakfasty lunch that she can heat up has been really great. So I don't know if that's something you guys would be interested in trying on your kids, but my kiddos love French toast and waffles and stuff like that in their lunchbox, and they can heat it up, or Lucy can heat it up. I'm sure they would heat it up for Nate too, but I haven't packed him anything that needed to be heated up yet because he's really been liking the stuff I have been packing. Quick Amazon haul. The BB cream that I ordered got here. So I thought I would try this Magic Skin Beautifier BB cream from L'Oreal. I'll let you guys know how I like it. I was trying to swatch it on my hands, and like the color had separated a little bit. So I'm hoping that it kind of comes back together. And then David's got this little card to put in the Bluetooth speaker for Mark's room. He is still waking up occasionally in the night with like, it almost feels like night terrors. And so we wanted to put some like worship music on just to like help soothe him a little bit. We had that playing in Nate and Lucy's room when they were babies and toddlers, and it really helped them just sleep sweet my favorite of all time is Sleep Sound in Jesus by Michael Card. It's the best. I think I listened to it when I was a kid. I mean, it's old, but it's so like, it's like Christian lullaby, and it's all like scripture. It's really, really good. So anyway, I'm going to just kind of straighten up a little bit, do the dishes that I need to do. I have a bunch that are clean that are just sitting here that need to be put away. So I'm going to do that. And then for dinner, let me show you guys the type of cheeseburger that we're going to have, because I forget what it is. I put the card in here. Oh yeah, we've had this one a bunch. Gouda Vibes. I think this is the one that comes with smoked Gouda. Maybe not, it doesn't say. If it's smoked Gouda, I don't really like smoked Gouda, so I will substitute the type of cheese. If it's just plain Gouda, I will make it like it says. But we really like the HelloFresh burgers. They're really good. I'm not a big fan of smoked Gouda. I'm also not a really big fan of smoked paprika. I'm not a big fan of smoky stuff, I guess. So anytime that comes, I'll just substitute it out. But anyway, when dinner gets ready, I'll definitely show y'all. All right, you guys, I came out to the front yard because they really wanted to practice. Mark has a tricycle. He needs a bigger bike. We're hoping for Santa. But he hasn't practiced it in a while. And here comes Daddy. And Lucy wanted to do her scooter. Okay, everybody comes to this over here. Come on the grass so Daddy can get in the driveway. Lucy, move that. They just abandoned his tricycle. But we came out here because they wanted to play in the driveway. Whoa, hold on, Breeze. Breeze, let Daddy come in. And I need my sunglasses, but it is so smoky out here. You can see it in the air. You can smell it. I'm gonna let David stay out here with him. I'm dying. David took one for the team. He's like, I'll stay out there with them. I want them to have fun and get some energy out, but I'm telling you guys, the whole neighborhood is like a fog, and it's that smoke. I went down like a deep dive today looking at different articles about this area, and there's like different petitions going around for years about finding a different way to deal with the crops. Like they burn it to help like it come in better next year or something, but they're talking about different ways because of how terrible it is for people who have asthma, sinus problems, allergies. One of the doctors that I was reading an article, like one of his articles, and he was like, I tell my patients the only really way, because they were asking like, well, what can we take or do to help combat, you know, which is what I want to know. What can I do to help the symptoms? And he's like, basically, don't breathe outside air, stay inside. But like, you can't do that. So it's just awful. It's kicking my butt. I'm hoping like you get used to it maybe. And I know it's just a season. It's not going to last forever, but it's kicking my butt. And you walk outside and it's like, oh, well, that's no wonder I feel like crap today, because we're breathing in. Oh, it's awful. So anyway, I'm going to stay inside and let Daddy stay out there with them. And I can start dinner while they're out there playing. But I'm really hoping, for my birthday, want a bicycle. I think it would be great exercise. I think I would really like it. We have a great neighborhood to ride bikes. I want Lucy to get a bicycle from Santa. Mark to get a bicycle from Santa. They both need. Lucy had one that she's outgrown it, and she needs to learn to ride like one. Like she had training wheels, but they were like, basically she wasn't using them because we had like bent them up where she was like not even touching. But she's outgrown that bike, so she needs a big girl bike. And I'm not sure, like Nate has tried over the years and he's had a really hard time with a bike. So I'm not sure he would even enjoy that. But I need to think about either some sort of outdoor thing for him. We've also talked about getting them a trampoline for Christmas, but at the same time, I kind of want to get them a trampoline early so they can enjoy it. The season is so nice to be outside, except for the smoke. So we may get them one early. I don't know, but they love their trampoline. We had to leave it when we moved, so that was a bummer, but we're hoping we can get them a new one soon. We don't have a great amount of space in our yard, but we have enough room that they could have one. So anyway, I'm going to stop blubbering on, but start dinner. Okay, guys, I totally failed and forgot to end the video last night. So let me recap you. It is now the next morning, if you can't tell. We had the HelloFresh burgers, which are always good. It was not smoked Gouda, it was just regular Gouda. It was delicious. So here's a picture. It was really easy and yummy dinner. Then we made sure the kids got baths, did homework, piano, practice all the things, and we ended up watching Big Brother. I forgot Big Brother was coming on last night, but thankfully David remembered. And I know not all of you care about Big Brother, but some of you do. So I'm worried about Cam. We're pretty much team Cam right now. There's no one else I really like at all anymore. And I'm worried that they're going to get him out because he's a very strong competitor and he wins. Like if he plays, he wins, you know. And he's been on the block so many times and he's always managed to get himself off. So the only way to really get rid of him is to backdoor him. And so with Jag winning the power of veto, I'm just worried that he's going to convince Bowie Jane to put Cam up. And I think Cam definitely made a mistake by telling Jag and Matt and trusting them about Bowie Jane. And, you know, I think that Cam is, if I could change, like, I think he's a great player. But hindsight, you know, it's 2020, but I feel like he thinks these people are in an alliance with him and he's such a strong competitor and stuff. He should know that they're going to like look for any chance to get him out. And this is a really big opportunity. And if I was playing the game and I had this opportunity to get Cam out, I mean, I would, I think, unless I was for sure working with him. But you can't trust anyone in this game. So I don't know what's going to happen. I'm still hoping that Jag will not be able to convince Bowie Jane to put up Cam and they'll put up Corey, or they'll leave the nominations the same. I think that Sari is a really good social player. She's terrible at game. She does not win anything, but she's a really good social player and she was a big target earlier on in this game. And now everybody's kind of forgotten about her. And so I think this would be a great opportunity to get rid of Sari, but who knows what's going to happen. So let me know what you guys think. If you're a Big Brother watcher, let me know. But we watched that. And then I finished my book last night. And that was literally it. It was a pretty decent book. I'm still waiting on my 10. I've only read a couple of 10s this year. I don't even know what they are. But it's been a long time since I've read one. I think they were earlier on in the year. And this book was okay. It was pretty good. But it wasn't a 10. So anyway, that was our night. Then we went to bed and everybody slept pretty good. So that's a great thing. Also, if you notice, somehow my video went up at midnight this morning instead of 6 a.m., which it normally does. So a lot of you really liked that. The only thing I can figure is there was some sort of glitch, or Nate, possibly I had left my YouTube up and it was set on the scheduling, and it's possible he could have. It's more than likely that I just messed up, but I always set it for 6, so it's weird that it's set for midnight. But a lot of you say that you like it. The allergy, weather, smoke, whatever, is still kicking my butt. But a lot of you say you like the midnight setting because a lot of you stayed up late or you get up really, really early. So I'm going to be watching the analytics. And if you guys like this weird time that it went up and the video does well, it may be something we can think about changing. My only hesitancy with it is I'm afraid that as people are waking up in the morning and more videos are coming up, my video will be pushed further down in the feed, and I'm not sure that people will see it like in their subscription feed and the YouTube algorithm and all that crap, which is so funny because I'm going to my page right now and it's still saying scheduled. It's not scheduled, it's up, it's live. But anyway, I don't know. I feel like leaving it at 6 is probably what I'll do, but let me know your thoughts. Anyway, I'm going to end this vlog. I love you guys. If you like the video, you know what to do. Give it a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Definitely subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.